Port Charles erupts, a witness vanishes, Sonny makes a threat, and a new suspect emerges. Hey GH fam, buckle up because the week of November 24 to 28 in Port Charles is an absolute roller coaster that will leave you breathless. Just when you thought the drama couldn't get any more intense, our favorite fictional city delivers a week of shocking disappearances, terrifying threats, and secrets that threaten to tear families apart. If you're as invested in Rocco's fate as we are, this is the week you cannot miss. Let's dive into the chaos, shall we? A case crumbles the day the witness disappeared. The entire case against Rocco Falconeri is built on one man, the slimy Professor Henry Dalton. So when Dante Falconeri shows up with earth-shattering news, the entire world of everyone who loves Rocco stops spinning. Henry Dalton is gone, vanished, without a trace. Can you even imagine? One day, this man is the center of a huge conspiracy to frame a kid, and the next, poof, he's a ghost. And Dante is left to deliver this bombshell, knowing it throws his son's entire future into a terrifying limbo. The immediate question on everyone's mind is, how can you have a trial with no complainant? It's a legal nightmare. Without Dalton on the stand, how can Danny and Charlotte clear their friend's name? The strategy Laura and the Corinthos clan had been building just collapsed in an instant. Instead of moving toward a resolution, Rocco's life is now stuck in a horrifying pause button, all while he sits in a juvenile detention center. And speaking of Laura, the flashback of her finding Dalton in her trunk screaming in pure terror is seared into our brains. But in the present, our mayor is the picture of calm, feigning shock at Dante's news. The secrets this woman is holding could fill the Port Charles harbor, and we are on the edge of our seats waiting for this one to explode. A grandfather's fury. Sonny draws a line in the sand. Now let's talk about Sonny. We all know that when his family is threatened, the gentle, med-taking man can give way to the formidable force we've known for decades. And seeing his grandson locked up, that's a direct threat. This week, he corners acting DA Justine Turner at the PCPD, and folks, it is chilling. He gets right in her face, his voice low and dripping with a promise you know he intends to keep. Get him out of there, or I will. Chills. What does that even mean? Is he threatening to go over her head? Or is this a return to the old Sonny, the one who would tear the city apart with his bare hands to free a member of his family? The terrifying beauty of Maurice Bernard's performance is that you can see the war inside him, the love for his family battling the darkness he works so hard to keep at bay. We're left wondering, is this a bluff? Or is the wall about to crashing down on everyone? A mother's new fear. What did Ava tell Portia? Just as the Rocco drama hits a fever pitch, another of Port Charles's favorite couples is about to be thrown into the fire. Portia Robinson is trying to hold it together, but a conversation with Ava Jerome at the art gallery sends a fresh wave of panic through her. No, 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 what now? Portia whispers, her face etched with the fear we feel in our bones. What has Ava uncovered? Is it related to Curtis? To the danger surrounding Drew's shooting? Or is it a completely new, terrifying problem? Portia has already been through so much, and seeing her face this new unknown threat is heartbreaking. It's a stark reminder that in Port Charles, just when you think your corner of the world is safe, a new storm is always on the horizon. And speaking of storms, the investigation into who shot Drew Kane takes a wild and deeply personal turn. While reviewing the case, Dante has a revelation that will send shockwaves through the community. He suggests they need to take another look at a man we all know and love, Curtis Ashford. Curtis? Our Curtis? The pillar of strength and integrity? The spoilers confirm it, and the logic is terrifyingly simple. Curtis doesn't have an alibi for that night. He was alone at the Savoy. With his father, Marshall, on tour, Curtis has been stretched thin, juggling Aurora Media and his club, often working late by himself. In the eyes of the law, that makes him a person of interest.
We see Curtis deep in thought, having a drink in his office, completely unaware that his friend is about to potentially bring him in for questioning. The thought of Curtis being suspected of such a violent act is almost too much to bear. Is this a tragic misunderstanding, or is there a layer to the story we haven't seen yet? This week promises to be a heart-pounding, can't-look-away chapter in Port Charles, with a key witness gone, a beloved grandfather on the warpath, and a new suspect that hits too close to home. The threads of stability are unraveling fast. The only question that remains is, who will be left standing when the dust settles? Want more gripping General Hospital news? You don't have to scour the web for your Port Charles fix. Get the latest spoilers, exclusive updates, and deep dive analysis delivered straight to your inbox. We'll keep you on the inside track with all the drama in Port Charles. We use your personal data for interest-based advertising, as outlined in our privacy notice. What does this mean for the news and offers you see? They might be tailored to your interests based on your activity, making your experience more relevant to you. You can always adjust your preferences in your account settings.